Good day, Missouri. Today is Saturday, July 26, 2025. For me, another day of learning and growing. Hope that you, your family, friends, and loved ones are doing well, staying safe. So, getting ready to give my update as to my progress for paying off debt in July. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, first things first, I got my the big picture up on the screen. Not going to spend too much time on it. You can watch my previous videos where I go more into depth about this. But May 2019, diagnosed with lupus. June 2020, started paying off a considerable amount of student debt, consumer debt. And May 2021, learned how to budget. December 2021, became a first-time homeowner. January 2024 was when I paid off half of that original consumer debt. So let's take a look at where I am month to month for this year. So at the beginning of the year, my consumer debt was $44,981.55. January I paid off $1156.91. February I paid off $1061.85. March $1048.86. April $1062.72. May $1047.68. June $1061.39. And July this month $1061.83. Very close to how much I paid off last month. So very consistent this year, which I'm grateful for. So year to date, how much have I paid off? I paid off $7,501.24 as I compared to last year. So last year I paid off $7,639.88. I'm behind that pace by $138.64. But like I said, this year, I'm focused on paying off my last personal loan, and I'll let you know what my progress is on that. You can probably tell because of the consistent numbers what I was able to accomplish for this month. So yes, my emergency fund is still fully funded. My baby emergency fund, I would definitely like to focus on increasing that. I might even do that after I pay off this last personal loan, just kind of increase my baby emergency fund a little bit more, and then accelerate the debt pay down on my student loans. But we'll see. I'm still trying to make that decision. So this month, this is sort of a new slide that I introduced a little while ago. But I'm taking a look at all the how much did I pay towards my debt this month, and how much did it decrease. So this month, my total debt payments was $1,164.81. My debt decreased by $1,061.83. So accrual and interest, $102.98. My personal loan progress, how did I do? I hit my target. So in July, my beginning balance was $49.50. Minimum payment $428.97. I made one additional payment of $435.84, which means the total amount that I paid that month, this month, was $864.81. If you kind of look at the previous months, you see where it's declining because my personal loan balance has been declining. So less interest is accruing each month. So that's that. And where are we headed to next on this journey of paying off debt? Let's see here. So I want to take a look at the percentages of my debt right now. So it's very simple. The biggest part of my debt is the student loans at 89%, and my personal loan only makes up 11% of that debt, which I would say is pretty cool. Can't wait till that personal loan is gone. If I'm going to keep on the same pace, then it should be gone by the end of this year, which is what I had planned and anticipated. Okay, so how much have I paid off since the beginning of this journey? Let's take a look. All right, so consumer debt as of June 2020 was $115,041.89. Total I paid off this year since the beginning is $77,551.58. Consumer debt as of today is $37,490.31, which means I paid off approximately 67% of that debt. I totally fumbled that, but I'm a little bit tired, to be honest. But it's good. Paid off approximately 67%. Consumer debt today, $37,490.31, getting closer and closer to being at $35,000 worth of consumer debt. All things considered, I would say that's good. So, lastly, I think this is lastly. Yeah. Lastly, I want to take a look at my debt in June 2020 and my debt now, and show you the drastic difference between those two. So June 2020, you see I have medical debt, credit card debt, debt on installment, loans, which consisted of personal loans and 401k loans, student loans, and my total debt was $115,41.89. Now, 0 medical, credit card debt on installment, all the loan, no 401k loans, just that personal loan, $41.25. And next month, it'll be under $4,000. And then my student loans is $33,365.31. Total debt is $37,490.31. How do I feel about all this? It is, man, it's a long journey. And the closer I get to paying off the consumer debt minus the student loan debt, not counting the student loan debt, it feels a little bit strange because it's, this has been over a 5-year journey, just a little bit over 5 years. And, I'm still pushing myself to get out of this debt. And that student loan debt is going to be a challenge because I'm not sure. I'm leaning towards taking out one more consolidation debt loan because of the way the interest on the student loan debt accrues. It accrues, daily. And it's just hard to keep up with that. And knowing that if I want to pay off that student loan debt in a period of 2 years, I'll have to come out of pocket. I think I calculated that I would have to pay $1,800 roughly a month, which I hadn't done, since becoming a homeowner. So I was looking at options for personal loans, and there would be a possibility that I could do it with a reasonable payment. And if I had to give you a guess as to what I'm going to do, I would say 75% I'm leaning towards taking out a personal consolidation loan after I pay off this loan to be able to pay off that student loan at a more reasonable time. Because right now, I forget the terms of that student loan, but it's years before I will be able to pay it off, and there is no forgiveness for it. So, yeah, that's it. I think I got everything. I apologize. I am tired. Glad to have made it this far. But if you made it this far, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. You know when I post my videos. You can find me at youtube.com/@NotInMyBudget. As always, thank you for watching. You all take care.